A new Power Rangers video. This time, it's about. I know red means the leader. Black usually means the mentor, and he comes out after the red, blue, yellow, and he's like, "Oh, the guy that saves the day that one time," and then he never shows up again. Yellow and pink are the female, but green usually the weirdo. Blue second in command. That's what I got. But we're about to find out what are the colors symbolized in Power Rangers.
With a multitude of different colors being used in the show, what does each of these colors mean to the individual Ranger journeys? Let's talk about it.
Okay, so this is the real Power Ranger fan right here. So this guy knows exactly what he's talking about. At least I'm assuming.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's Este here, and today we're talking about the Power Rangers.
I'm digging the rings. I see
colors
I
and
see
what
you,
they
bro.
truly
I see you.
mean. I want to give a big quick shout out to this Twitter user right here who actually sent me a link to an article talking about the meaning of black in Super Sentai, and that just inspired this question in my head: what do colors really mean in terms of Power Rangers? Like, yes, we know that Power Rangers comes from the Japanese series Super Sentai, so they have their own version of what those color means, and that can be either like pushed forward in America or given their own interpretation. So in this video, I'll be talking about just Power Rangers, but
So hopefully they do have a meaning. I honestly didn't think they did. I just always assume red means leader.
there will be some.
That's like the main one.
First, let's talk about red. The Red Rangers, red being my favorite color. Red is the color of a leader, but also the color of fire. But not just that, we got love, anger, passion, courage, all, qualities of a leader. Red is just a very vibrant, very pushy emotion, and that's where a lot of these are rooted from. When you have this passion and perseverance, you can really see those emotions displayed with each Red Ranger. And even though some are a little more bubbly and Superman superhero-like, other Red Rangers can be seen as more lone wolves in the sense. I know Andros from In Space, he was kind of like his own little man before the rest of the team came up. Troy from Megaforce loves fighting water bottles in the forest. That doesn't scream lone wolf. I don't know what does. Then of course you have your bubbly Red Rangers, like, Jason from Mighty Morphin. He was the definition of what a leader could be, as well as a team player. Other examples could be like Zato from...
He was just a good guy overall. Jason was a really nice guy.
Dino Fury, who even though he was an alien from another
Fury.
universe, he learns to take in the stuff from other humans. Also Casey from Jungle Fury. He kind of started off as a lone
but he
wolf
seems like
at first, but kind of learned to join a team of other Paishwa masters and become a team leader of his own. Moving on from Red Rangers though, we got the Blue Ranger. And this is where we see one of our first of many differences, because in the Japanese series, the Blue Rangers kind of meant to be like a cool, serious type. The example I can think of is the Blue Ranger
Sasuke
from Gokaiger Joe. He can hold 5 swords at once, and if you compare that to Noah of Megaforce, who's just a nerd, things aren't adding up.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. Is he a nerd only because he got glasses? Come on, man.
Blue Rangers are generally meant to be a calm and more collected one, kind of being the right-hand man to the Red Ranger in a
The dick eating is crazy though.
way, but also just has some nerdy aspects to it. It can also mean water power or ice power too. Sky powers as well. It's very nature-based. Some examples could be like Sky from Power Rangers.
I thought this guy was cool, but it was a little sad how he always wanted to be the Red Ranger, like to live up to his dad's expectation, because wasn't his dad the Red Ranger? But then he finally, like episodes later, he got his arc where he became the Red Ranger. And I think he became also like they used both of them, right? They used the red and the blue fusion thing, and he became like both. If my memory serves me right, this was like what, 14 years ago. But yeah, I thought that was an awesome episode. Great character development too, because he finally got the resolution of, okay, I've been the Red Ranger. I'm not the Red Ranger now. I'm not the leader, but I'm totally fine with where I'm at in my position in the SPD ranks. I really love this character. He's great character development.
SPD, who is a very serious figure, but did learn to cooperate with the rest of his teammates, especially the Red Ranger he once wanted to be.
Yes, he really wanted to be the Red Ranger, man. That is what he wanted, but he didn't get it. He did get it later on. They built a great teamwork, great chemistry. It was just,
and even though he was
it was great character development overall. Like the Red Ranger, at first being a fugitive, being a criminal, and then turning it around. Like I love it.
With these family issues,
really
especially with the mystery of his dad, he kept his cool, treating people with respect instead of just dealing it with straight up violence.
That's
Ravi
dope.
from Beast Morphers is also another example of this. He did had some serious issues in the show, especially considering his mother ran Grid Battle Force, but he also kept his calm a lot of times in the show as well. And hey, he knows how to paint. That's cute. There are also some comedic exceptions to this rule, like there's a kid ranger in Turbo.
Oh yeah, Billy. Right? No, that's not Billy. Is that Billy? I'm sorry.
I don't know what that was about. And RPM, the Blue Ranger was Scott.
He turned into an adult. Like he was a kid and then he morphed and he turned into an adult.
I'm Scottish.
What the fuck? Look, I need some context behind that line. I need some. Did somebody say you're Irish and then he's like, I'm Scottish? Or he just showed up, he's like, I'm Scottish. Come on, hey, focus. Hey, focus, camera, focus.
And RPM, the Blue Ranger was Scottish.
I'm Scottish.
No way, dude.
We all may like different colors, but we can all come together if we join the E Squad today. Subscribe, ring the notification bell to join the E Squad today. The best Power Rangers fandom out there. I know only a small percentage of it is subscribed, so subscribe.
Hey man, yours looking better than mine. My shit like 90% not subscribed, bro.
Today, you can always unsubscribe later, but
True.
Stay. Enjoy yourself. Next up though, we got the Yellow Rangers, which are characters that you usually see in every Power Ranger show, except Dino Fury and Dino Charge.
Well, what is this?
Power Ranger show, except Dino.
What is this? What is this? Gold Ranger? What is this?
Dino Fury.
And I'm not digging these outfits, honestly.
And Dino Charge.
What is he? He's the Gold Ranger too?
I wonder why. But hey, they represent happiness, warmth, and optimism, usually the happy-go-lucky characters in the show. They really do look for the best in different situations the Rangers may be facing. Emily from Samurai is one, and she's kind of meant to be like a little sister for the rest of the team, cheering them up when, Master Xandred is out putting blood on the streets. I don't know why is that water red. But yeah, Emily does a lot of bonding with her teammates. Kira from Dino Thunder has music as a way to express herself and her emotions.
I didn't really like Kira. Like, I didn't dislike her, but she felt like such a character. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but out of the red, blue, and yellow, she just, I don't know. I don't like, I can't tell you why. I just honestly don't.
She is a teenager after all. They have their different ways. Ashley from Turbo is also seen as very enthusiastic figure, which is needed when you're fighting monsters and fighting death itself. Yellow Rangers, I like them. Then you got the green.
So we're not gonna talk about the original Yellow Ranger from Mighty Morphin. And that's when I found out I love Asian women, man.
Green Rangers, which even though we've seen it first as a 6 Ranger color, it had been used in Super Sentai already multiple times. The green in the Green Ranger is usually represented by trees and nature, kind of being a metaphor on how Green Rangers kind of grow throughout the show. Mike from Samurai is a big example of this. Used to be just, little gamer boy who doesn't want to do trade.
Like the green one's like normally like the weirdo, except for Tommy. Tommy's like the only one I can remember that's like, yo, that's the badass right there.
Until becoming a samurai master. I guess Tommy could also be an example, as he was once a brainwashed figure for Rita Repulsa, then becoming a full-on member of the Mighty Morphin team. The Green Ranger can really be a breath of fresh.
Man, there she go. There go my queen right here. I hope she's still alive. What's her name?
Air for the rest of the team. Or just be a little comedic character too, like Bridge from SPD.
It's buttery.
Yes, man. This guy, he's so weird.
Buttery?
And Ziggy from RPM, which I always thought was so funny that he'd teleport and like his clothes would go off. What was that about?
I'm telling you, man, the Green Ranger are the weirdos.
Kind of reminds me of The Boys. Anybody seen The Boys? Let me know.
I haven't seen
comments. Do you get the reference? Before we continue though, I want to talk about the color green. And I ain't talking no Green Ranger.
You talking about today's sponsor. Shout out to today's sponsor, man. Get that bag, baby. Plant them
because
trees.
Black into the Black Rangers. That's where this article I mentioned at the beginning comes in. Because Black used to represent villains in Super Sentai until it was introduced in 1982 with Goggle 5. And ever since then, the Black Ranger has kind of represented a wild card in a way in terms of how they would act. We have some examples here from Super Sentai, including Inu Brother, who is a criminal on a false charge, the man that loves woman from Kyryuger Black. There is the
man who loves woman.
A Toku man boy band. The leader is Gao Black. Gohan Black from Gohanger has career fraud. That's cool, I guess.
Career fraud?
They're dark, mysterious, and
criminals.
Chaotic. Tommy's Black Ranger from Dino Thunder, considering he had a huge, ginormous Zord, definitely adds to this grand feeling a Black Ranger can add to a team. And even though the Shadow Ranger isn't...
Yeah, the Shadow Ranger, man. Colonel Kruger, right? That was the name? Colonel Kruger? Badass, man.
Really a Black Ranger. He does have that mix of black and blue. And he's the commander, of course. So he is kind of this grand figure. Daishi was also...
Daishi, dude. Oh, my God. I never knew who Daishi was until I played the Power Rangers mobile game. And this was my main. Daishi, bro. I was like gold? What is it? I don't remember how it was, like gold rank, something like that. I don't know, but I was a pretty high rank in one season for the mobile game. I used to love this.
So not a ranger in Jungle Fury, but come on, representing evil, of course. The Magna Defender from Lost Galaxy is a mysterious alien.
I didn't like him either in the mobile game.
Figure. Dylan is a robot who doesn't remember his past. Chase from Dino Charge is a skater, also flirter. You know, Black Rangers, they really are chaotic. Next up, Pink Rangers, Girl Flower. Wait. Next up, we got Pink Rangers, girl power, love, fairies, mystical stuff. It really is a magical color, and even though we got some girly girl Pink Rangers out there, like Kimberly from Mighty Morphin, Emma from Megaforce, Sid from SPD, we also have seen some girl Rangers who've standed their ground to become one of the best characters in their season.
I need some examples.
Like Jen from Time Force, who
never seen Time Force.
Really was the leader of the team.
Really?
Cassie from Turbo was considered this tomboy Pink Ranger type, really breaking the mold for what we knew about Pink Rangers at the time. And Shelby from Dino Charge also took the lead many times and made her own effort to become part of the team. Now that we've got all the main Power Ranger colors done, let's talk about some of the extra colors that we've seen throughout the years.
White Ranger.
Like the Gold Ranger, which usually represents magical wealth beyond your comprehension. It's meant to represent rareness as well as excellence, and really is a fan favorite color.
I've never seen any of them.
Zeo Gold Ranger for once. It was really like the first Gold Ranger in the show, and even though it was mostly a Black Ranger with a gold shield, the whole story of it being based on this trio of aliens was pretty interesting. Solaris Knight from Mystic Force with this...
I've never seen him, but he looks absolutely awesome.
Little magical golden lamp.
That looks dope.
Ninja Steel had
Who the hell? What is the Power Ranger cowboy cosplays going on here? It's High Noon ass sword. What in the world? Man, look like he got one of them Guitar Hero guitars for a weapon. That's crazy.
Cowboy. I still don't know why, but hey, that's part of history, right? Samurai Gold was a...
Samurai, I remember seeing him before. I was like, oh, he looks cool, but I just wasn't invested in Samurai to even give it a chance.
Technology-based ranger with a cool-ass Barracuda blade. And Dino Charge Gold was an actual knight from the past, so why not? You know what goes well with gold, though? The Silver Ranger. Gold and Silver Ranger from RPM. Besties. Gold and Silver Ranger from Beast Morphers. Winning them. Silver is another precious material, but considering its shininess, it gets its own distinguished look. This metallic flow can be seen in a few Rangers.
I thought he was the White Ranger.
In history, like the SPD Nova Ranger, who was far, far, far in the future.
I thought the Nova Ranger was the White Ranger. Or maybe I'm confused. The one with the motorcycle glove, where he's like, vroom, vroom. I thought that shit was so cool when I was a kid.
Two Rangers in history, like the SPD Nova Ranger, who was far, far, far in the future. Tyzon from Operation Overdrive was a ruthless, honorable addition to the team. Wild Force, the Lunar Wolf Ranger, was literally a monster. Super Mega Force Silver is a guy from another planet who was destroyed.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these designs for Power Rangers look absolutely awesome. Just like the costume design. I bet if somebody was into making clothing and they were like, hey, we got a job for you, it's to make a Power Ranger suit, they would love it.
And Dino Charge Silver, it was a bird.
What?
My fave Silver Ranger though, Steel from Beast Morphers.
Steel gang.
I love the guy. Comment question of the day: what color haven't you seen in Power Rangers that you would like to be seen?
Purple. Or the turquoise ranger. Oh, turquoise ranger, and she gotta be beautiful. When she take off her helmet, she gotta have space buns. Okay, this turns some weird fan fiction. All right,
Personally, where's the Brown Ranger at? Or the Rainbow Ranger?
I've could have sworn I've seen the Brown Ranger before.
There's stuff I want to see. Let me know in the comments down below and leave a like to lock in your answer, because 1,500 likes and I'll do more videos just like this one.
Damn.
Let's hit some rapid fire
That's
ones
how you
though
do
real
it.
quick. We got the Purple Ranger, who is royal,
Hey,
technological, and also spiritual. The main examples of this is RJ from Jungle Fury, who is generally
Don't
just a
remember him.
cool, calm and collect, chill dude. Love the guy. And also the Purple Ranger from Dino Charge. Miss Morgan, the scientist behind it all. As you can tell, the Purple Ranger is kind of like a mentor ranger in a way. Scurrying along to the Orange Ranger though, which even though we hadn't had an official one in the show, I made a video about that, they're usually known to be passionate and optimistic heroes. Like the SPD Orange Ranger, which even though it was...
Oh yeah, that was a one time. That was the janitor. I remember this episode, bro. He was a janitor, right? Bro was always like saluting and stuff like that. He was like comic relief, and then they were like, "Okay, we'll let you be a ranger for one day or something like that." Dude, and he was like everybody had a vehicle, but he had like a bike or something, like a package delivery. But I don't know. But it was pretty cool to see him finally get a chance to do something. But I can't lie, this Orange Ranger design is so basic, which I guess is the point. Like, it's a one-time thing. They're not gonna put a lot of effort into this, but this shit is basic as hell.
In a dream sequence, it really
it's
shows
a
the
dream
goals and aspirations of someone much lower in SPD, dreaming of someone in a much higher place.
It was a dream. I thought he really got a chance to be the Orange Ranger.
There was a real Orange Ranger, quote-unquote Cat Ranger, I guess. The
Ooh.
scientist, also behind it all, but also had a very much a passion.
I ain't gonna lie, if I saw this when I was younger, I'd probably be a furry right now.
With the team, because she actually worked with the Rangers' parents
I don't remember
way
this.
back when developing the SPD powers, so her and the team are very much linked. Like, you know, with the commander too. They're a family.
Colonel Kruger.
Family. Love. We got cyan, the color of calmness, and
That's close to turquoise.
the
I'll
color
do
of
it.
the sky. Some
I'll
Blue
take
Rangers
it.
kind of fall into this color because they would have lighter shades of blue, like Ninja Storm Blue or Mystic Force Blue.
Yeah, but that's not turquoise. This is turquoise. This is turquoise. This ain't turquoise. This is sky blue.
But the only true sign
That looks good. I love that design. It's like a queen's crown. That is dope, honestly, with a flower visor. Oh my god, dude. The Mystic Force designs are beautiful. Ninja Storm designs are pretty cool too, but just the dolphin is bro, it looked like she played for the damn Dolphins, right? This is the what football team is that? Y'all Power Ranger people, y'all probably don't know.
Fire Ranger we have is the Down Charge Aqua Ranger, who is
Aqua
Tyler's
Ranger.
dad, who is shown to be a
What?
Ranger we have is the Down Charge Aqua Ranger.
I ain't gonna lie. That doesn't look that cool. So probably this was like a one-off thing.
Who is Tyler's dad, who is shown to be a much caring father figure to Tyler's Red Ranger form. And also,
That's
it was
cool.
heavily focused on season 1, his search for him. So when he found them, Tyler was a lot more calmer, which
That's
I guess
dope.
is what Aqua represents. And finally, we have the Gray Ranger, which is mid. It's neutral, not really giving
Mid.
at all.
The
No
Mid
emotion,
Ranger.
no nothing. Dino Charge Gray. It's a rich guy. I guess Gray can represent no nothing. Dino Charge Gray. It's a rich guy.
You know, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
I guess Gray can represent like luxury in a way. It's this timeless, elegant aura that type of hero has.
I
But I think
guess.
that's it. Dino Charge really had a lot of original.
Yeah, man. Holy crap. I never seen Dino Charge. That's 3, 6, 9, and then I see 10 purple. That's 10 Rangers. Was this what was the cast? Who was like the default cast, right? So it had to be red, blue, pink. Maybe this green one. So what, 4 or maybe black too? So 5. 5 was the default cast, and then they just added these guys after the purple and all them, added them later on, because there's no way I can see them starting the series with this many people. I just can't see it.
Rangers though. XP didn't really get Q Rangers.
Holy moly!
too,
Talking
because-
about a lot. Well, these some cool design. I don't know. This dude looks like Solaire from Dark Souls. This guy looks like a badass from Dark Souls. So what? Are these 2 Red Rangers? what is this, Red Ranger, and then Black Star Ranger, Dark Star Ranger, Red Star Ranger. He looks fucking cool. I'm guessing these two are related or something. They standing right next to each other. What is this? Is this the girl from My Hero Academia? What is going on here?
It would have added a lot more colors to this list. What do you guys think, though? There may be a few colors I'm missing out, like maybe some Crimson Rangers or some Navy Rangers. Let me know what you think those may mean in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter,
I don't know anything about Power Rangers, but that was a good ass video. Estee, that's a dope video, bro. That was a great video. Please let me know what's your favorite Ranger. Mine was probably the White Ranger from SPD, Red Ranger from Mystic Force, Red Ranger from Dino Thunder, Green Ranger from the original Mighty Morphin, and no, okay, maybe White or Black Ranger from SPD. And then I think those are the only ones I can remember. But let me know below. It's your boy Miss. Comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace out.